Your version of creativity matters. A video essay by a burnt out creative. Okay, creativity as we know it seems to be an idea of freedom, individuality. So tell me why creatives often find themselves feeling limited to a box. Let's talk about it. The biggest myth on creativity is that not everyone can have it. Oh, not everyone can be a creative, but this is just false because creativity is simply taking two different aspects of something in life and then joining it in a new way, a different way. The only difference is that some people do this way more often, so like it leads their brain to have more possibilities and more combination ideas. Do you get? Like, ask any creative, they would simply tell you, oh, they saw something somewhere and saw another thing another place and they thought, oh, they go together. But look, although inspiration is a key feature in creativity, it could quickly lead to comparison, the kryptonite. And yes, I will be creating a makeup look in this video to entertain you. So if you're enjoying the video already, be sure to hit that like button. Okay, look, right off the bat, I just want to say, contrary to popular opinion, comparison can be good. It can be beneficial sometimes, but that's when it is done in moderation. And we know as creatives, there's no such thing as moderation because we are our own biggest, harshest, darkest critics. And it's like, if we continue comparing and comparing, we are adding more different voices of criticism into the big mighty board of critique. Like, why didn't we do our work this way? Why didn't we present it that way? Oh, why didn't we remove this? Why didn't we add this? There's always something negative that could be said. And now when we go ahead and paint it as, oh, we're doing this for our improvement or we want to develop our skills, I will tell you for free, that is the number one slow poison for creativity. Because it really gives you no space to actually appreciate your work for what it is or your creative process for what it is, because you are just constantly comparing and you're picking apart every aspect of it in a negative light for that matter. Because let's be real, every time we compare, it's usually with someone we think is way better than us, and we usually put our work on an inferior pedestal, subconsciously or consciously, whether you want to admit it or not. And honestly, I really can't blame anyone, especially when you're trying to grow on social media, where only the most perfect and flawless works gets appreciated. So it's really hard to say, let me just do my own thing, because you can't really be sure if your thing will get recognized. And really, that's why you hear this whole gist of, oh, everyone is doing the same thing or everyone looks alike, because we've compared and we've fine-tuned our work to look like the ones that are most recognized. And no, I'm not saying that creativity is dead, because trust me, it's alive more than ever. But it's just that most of us have begun to imitate our inspirations and forsaken our individuality. Now, don't get me wrong, not everyone needs to do something different or individual, and sometimes even as a creative, you really just want to follow the trends and go with the flow. But if you constantly find yourself stuck, or you constantly find yourself in a creative block or something of the sort, you need to put the phone down, look in the mirror, and ask yourself some questions. Like, for example, believe it or not, but I've been procrastinating editing this video for weeks now, mainly because I just wasn't sure if the idea I had in mind was good enough, even after changing it like 3 times. And I just had to stop and ask myself, am I truly allowing myself to create? Am I actually looking at my work from my perspective? And what exactly is stopping me from implementing the ideas I already have? Eventually, I realized that one of the things that keep us stuck in a creative block is not allowing ourselves to create junk. When we constantly chase perfection, we discard consistency, we discard true inspiration, we discard room for growth, And we forget that the more you do, the more you'll be able to do. And this includes doing the junk work, not only the perfect work. When you allow yourself to create junk or random work, you slowly start to step out of the box. You start to see things in new ways that you typically would not have noticed. Even the confidence you have in your skills starts to grow because you finally let go of all those unnecessary criticism. And let's not forget that once you step away from trying to be perfect, you can finally see inspirations for what it is. Simply inspirations, not blueprint. And you can add your own ideas and expand your own individual creativity. So as a creative, it will do you great justice to just stick to your authentic self. Because let me tell you, at the end of the day, someone will resonate. And really that's what keeps me going in my crafts, because I know that no creation or idea truly belongs to one mind, because someone will understand it, someone will resonate, someone will appreciate it. Just put it out there. And that's why you made it to the end. So just send some love my way. Leave a like, subscribe, and do share some of your personal experiences with creativity in the comments below. Bye.